What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. So President Donald Trump has just announced his new stimulus check here for 2025. And I'll let you hear directly from him in this video. In addition to this, we have a congressman saying it, and I'll let you hear it directly from him, or I'll read it here, what the congressman is saying here as well. And this is coming here from the money coming in from tariffs, because tariffs are bringing in hundreds of billions of dollars, which is actually raising the prices of a lot of goods. A lot of companies, have confirmed that they've had to raise prices here. So we'll go over the details here right now, and I'll let you hear President Donald Trump and the congressman going over this, the new details here. So let's jump right in. We are live right now here on the YouTube It's Jimmy Show. Let me know if you can see and hear me. Type yes in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You can let me know your city, state, or even your country, as we have people tuning in here from all around the globe. Don't forget to like this video here. And if you haven't yet, subscribe down below so you don't miss out on future videos. Click the bell icon so you get notifications and updates. I will keep you up to date here on this and everything else going on here, and on this breaking new news story that has just come out. Okay, President Donald Trump's, as you can see here, we're already starting to see headlines on this. I'll let you hear it directly from him here in a second. Says he may want to give you a tariff rebate check. A tariff rebate check, which would basically be paid for by the tariffs, the tariff money that is coming into the United States. Quote, a little rebate for the people of a certain income level might be very nice. I'll let you hear it here in a second. And you guys can let me know your thoughts here. Should President Donald Trump give back some of this money, some of this tariff money, back to the American people? Type yes or no in the chat or the comments section right now and let me know your thoughts. Here is President Donald Trump speaking on this right now, and then I'll let you hear from Congress here next. Take a listen here.
Do you think there's the possibility of a rebate to the American public in terms of all of that money?
We're thinking about that, actually. We have so much money coming in. We're thinking about a little rebate, but the big thing we want to do is pay down debt. But we're thinking about a rebate. That's a very good question. You just made a lot of news. We're thinking about a rebate because we have so much money coming in from tariffs that a little rebate for people of a certain income level might be very nice.
Do you think there's the possibility of a rebate to the American public in terms of all of that money?
We're thinking about that, actually. We have so much money coming in. We're thinking about a little rebate, but the big thing we want to do is pay down debt. But we're thinking about a rebate. That's a very good question. You just made a lot of news. We're thinking about a rebate because we have so much money coming in from tariffs that a little rebate for people of a certain income level might be very nice.
Yeah, and the interesting thing here is that Trump could basically give back some of the money that is coming in from these tariffs as a potential rebate check, and it basically wouldn't cost taxpayers anything because this is coming in from tariffs, and it basically wouldn't cost the debt or cost taxpayers anything because this is coming in from tariffs. Now, there is a lot of controversy over tariffs, with tariffs raising prices, especially things coming from China right now, with China tariffs at 55% in total, that if they weren't there, prices could be a lot less. China, the United States' biggest trading partner, and all these other countries, tariffs from Canada, Mexico, the European Union, all ranging anywhere from 20 to 55%, that if they weren't there, prices could be a lot lower. But alas, this is what President Donald Trump has chosen. And now heard it directly from him that there could be coming a tariff rebate check or President Donald Trump's next stimulus check. Now, remember here that the first two stimulus checks, stimulus check number 1 and stimulus check number 2 from the pandemic, did come from President Donald Trump. I believe the first one was $600, the second one was $1,200, and then came from President Donald Trump. And the third stimulus check, which was $1,400, came from President Biden. Okay, so we have already seen 3 stimulus checks. 2 came from President Donald Trump, so he's a fan of stimulus checks, and he's no stranger to stimulus checks. So we have seen this in the past from President Donald Trump. Okay, and we also seen here in the past here back from 2020, Trump actually did an executive order for a stimulus check for millions of Americans that was $300 per week for a total of 6 weeks, which was $1,800. And some states actually kicked in an additional $100. I'll zoom this in here. So this was a total of $1,800, or some states kicked in an extra $100. I think it was $2,400. Okay. So Trump actually did an executive order for stimulus checks for millions of Americans. And this went out to, I don't even know how many millions of Americans here, but this actually went out to millions of Americans from an executive order. Okay. So he could do an executive order for a stimulus check that can go out to millions of Americans. And he set this precedence here before. And I remember here saying back then that the Democrats could have challenged it, but I thought it would not be in their best interest because it would literally take a check out of millions of Americans' pockets, and the Democrats did not challenge it. So first of all, that sets the precedence that an executive order could simply do this. He can do this through executive order because he did this in the past. And this is money that's basically sitting there from tariffs. Okay? So, and again, it could maybe be challenged by Democrats. Obviously, the people that are, anti-Trump, Democrats. And again, I'm not from either political party. If you've been watching me for a long time, you know that I just say things as I see them. I'm a realist, okay? The Republicans aren't going to challenge Trump. The Republicans aren't going to challenge their own president. If anybody challenges it, it's going to be Democrats. But they didn't challenge it in the past, okay? And an executive order held in the past. So this kind of sets the precedence. He can do this through simply an executive order. And he did it in the past. So there you go. Now, check this out. Being reported by Fox News here. Senator Josh Hawley calls for a nationwide rebate check after Trump's tariff pitch. Senator Josh Hawley's comments follow remarks from U.S. President Donald Trump, who said yesterday that his administration is considering a new round of tax rebate checks for U.S. taxpayers that would presumably be funded by revenue generated from tariffs. Earlier this year, Trump imposed tariffs on select countries, almost every country, and specific goods such as steel and aluminum that were met with both praise and concern over potential impacts and global tariffs and domestic prices. As the tariffs continue to roll out, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt recently claimed that Trump's tariffs have generated at least $100 billion in revenue. Quote, rebates are now being considered as a way to redistribute revenue directly to the taxpayers. Senator Hawley said on social media platform X, working people need relief now. They've earned it. Let's return their money to them ASAP. So share this video on social media right now so more people get this information, and also help me reach 500,000 subscribers. Make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on updates and future videos. Click the bell icon to get notifications. I will keep you up to date. It's completely free to subscribe. Click here to see an $18,000 Social Security announcement, or click here to see my newest breaking news video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.